Yeah, so this game was formerly known as Ars Fabula. I think that's how I pronounce it. Might be wrong. It's now Last Show of Mr. Chardish, developed by Punk Notion, who are a Polish developer. I believe it's a very small Polish developer. It's only like a very small team. But there's I think this is, as far as Steam will indicate, this is their second game. This is the second game they've got listed on Steam. So whether or not it's their second game or not, I don't know. It's published by Hydra Games, who are grateful enough to send me over a key so we can check it out. I'm very, very thankful to those guys. And let us jump in. It came out today, and I think it's like 15% off on Steam at the moment. I think it's like currently £9 on Steam with 15% off. I think it's probably, I don't know what a normal price is going to be pound-wise, but 15% off in the first week is under 10 quids. Let's see. Yes. The Linfield Theatre. August 4th, 1976. I was almost 5. Almost 5 when this is occurring. Almost. Not quite. Almost 5. Dear Ella, I prepared a small surprise at the theatre. Would you come and see it? Ooh.
Please enjoy the final interview, bringing our series, A Collection of Masks, to an end. Our guest is again a brilliant playwright, actor, and theatre director, the creator of such shows as Ascension and Labyrinth, Mr. Robert Chardish.
Mr. Chardish. Wait, this is the 70s? That's totally the sort of phones you'd have in the 70s, but they normally would have a cable going from the handset to the base, right?
Hello?
Henry, it's Ella.
Ella? Oh, Ella! Hello! Honey, Ella is calling. What do you mean, which Ella? Our Ella? Oh, stop it, you! How are you doing? How's the weather out there in the States?
Oh, you know how it is. Win some, lose some, never a dull day. But I'm not calling from the States, I'm here in England.
Oh, one could never keep up with you.
I'm staying in that yellow hotel. What was his name?
Wait, the one here? In Linfield?
Yes! I'm back. Actually, I have a small favour to ask. Do you still have a car?
Oh, yes. The same old one. Had it for 20 years now.
It's the only thing that still works. Could you give me a ride somewhere?
To the cemetery? I can show you which grave it is.
No. I wanted... I have to check out the theatre.
Ah, right. Of course. I can be there in an hour. Would that be all right?
Sure, Henry. You are wonderful.
You're wonderful, Henry.
It sure brings back memories, doesn't it? So much has happened here.
Sometimes too much.
Are you sure you don't want me to come with you?
Thank you, but I'd like to be alone for a moment.
Linfield Theatre. Quick, can we escape? He's already gone, look. I mean, he's already... Holy shit, he's already driven off.
So, we meet again, Mr. Chardish. It's hard to believe that this is the end.
Isn't it? Time flies this fast only in the studio, on the stage, and with Sinatra.
It does indeed.
It's very, very pretty looking environments, right? Let
me explain to the listeners who have missed the previous auditions that we've been meeting to talk about the major plays Mr. Chardish directed over the last 30 years. From the last one to the very first one, as well as about art in general and the bohemian lifestyle.
As long as I manage to stay on track.
Today our time travel takes us back to a theatre in the village named Linfield, the first stage you had to command by yourself. Before we start talking about art, Let me ask, how are you feeling?
Well, I guess I should have seen that one coming, given the circumstances. I feel undefeated, and the prognosis is rather optimistic as well.
Oh, surely a lot of people sighed with relief of me just now.
I appreciate that. Sadly, people who expect to see me on stage will be disappointed. The doctors deny me any excitement, and for once in my life, I am inclined to listen to people who know better than me.
It must be difficult.
Everyone has to exit stage eventually.
Oh, very, very pretty. And I think we have to go around there. Have a look at the front door, but it's closed. Now this thing here, these posted on the wall. I think this is probably the place he did know. I would imagine. And what we got? We got 1, 4, 5. I think there's 5 different posters, right? Maybe the 5 posters correspond to 5 different acts of the game, maybe, and like 5 different places wrote in each one's kind of an act. I mean, the one I remember, and from when I played the demo, I totally remember this. I mean, when you guys see, when we get to this section, I think the demo itself started off here, and it went and did a gameplay sequence with this symmetry, which is 2 robots that you're controlling at the same time, and then it ended. But I totally remember that. Totally remember that. If you guys saw that demo when we checked it out, then you would also remember that when we get to it. Like Ascension is the play that's currently running, which is that one there with the bird. Alright. Door's probably going to be closed, right? No, yeah, door's closed. Yes, I'm guessing he's kind of ill. Mr. Chardish, he's having these interviews, and I don't know if he's ill or whether he's already passed. I don't know. I think Ella is the character you're playing is someone that obviously knew him. I don't know if she's in like an actress or someone, or someone that worked, was in one of his plays or something, or family, or I guess we'll find out as we move on. But it's basically going over. I think it's taking you for a story through his life and the works he wrote. I guess, right? Because we're going to get into the theatre. Is our it's going to be our objective. It's a big old place. Have a look outside before we go in there, though. That'd be pretty nice. We could have a little campfire set here and just chilling, on a log here, just listening to the water. It's very soothing, right? I mean, just listening to like a stream or just rain. It's very soothing. I often would sit there and listen to the rain. Water has got a very soothing sound. Oh, artist. I wonder if he's the one that was drawing. I guess he's drawing. That's that there, right? Got a bank on the left with the trees. There's a little bit of bank on the right with that sticking out there. Right, this door over here, maybe we better get in. Oh, that one's open a little bit, okay. We're in. My dear Mr. Chardish, I must admit to some level of surprise at having received your letter. Last time we corresponded was a few years ago, if memory serves. Though in my age, I don't expect it to. I would say it was a pleasure to hear from you, but it feels inappropriate. Given the contents of that message, I will spare you trite words of comfort and go right to addressing your plea for advice. Ah, okay. Okay. Speaking of a third party, to this, as a person whom some might call ancient, I cannot make the decision for you. I may possess all the facts, but it's not the facts that are the most important here. Two people will have as different impressions of an event as the faces they see in the mirror. As such, whether you leave or stay, you have to decide on your own, and I see no correct answer. Do not forget, your life is quite long, longer than it seems to the young people, and as long as it lasts, there's time to change your mind, fix your mistakes, take a step on the scene yet again. There's Oscar's stuff, there's Dan's stuff. Oil the pulleys, fix the screen pacing 2, order new chairs, rush the printers, arrange tailoring, fix the stairs to loose rail. It's probably jobs to do before the play, before they went live. Felix. Oh dear, Henry. I apologize for not coming in person. I'm sending 2 sets of keys to Linfield, the smallest one to the mailbox. Feel free to sell the contents of the box. I have no use for them. You can send them back. If you find someone to rent a place, go ahead. I feel too weak to take care of that. I am entrusting it to you. Once again, let me apologize for not being there in person. I couldn't because... I'll just go. Henry was the person she phoned up, wasn't it? Right at the beginning, she phoned up and Henry was the one, or someone called Henry drove her here. I did see that. I saw when I woke up and checked my my feed, like my YouTube sub feed, as I saw a few videos and read a couple of articles. And it's looking promising, right? I mean, if actually, for once in a while, you're actually seeing like a hardware developer have a showcase of something, make a lot of claims, seeing like independent reviews a little bit later, and for the most part, they're accurate, right? I mean, obviously some of the claims they made, not quite, but for the most part, they actually look like these CPUs are what they claimed, right? Which looks very, very promising, Shintoki. Curtain Call Magazine. Is there true art to be found at Broadway? A real star in 2 months? How does she do it? I didn't notice that after seeing those reviews, Mr. Stompy went and pre-ordered himself a chip, like 5900X. So if the performance is kind of like from these reviews is decent enough to sway Mr. Stompy away from Intel, then it can't be bad, right? I mean, I think like myself, I think Stompy, like myself, has pretty much been Intel boy CPU wise for many years. So it just goes to show the competition, man. The gap's closing in, right? So, but when they released the original Ryzen's like a year or so ago, they was getting closer, but this time they're kind of neck and neck. I mean, gaming wise, I should say, they're kind of neck and neck on a lot of stuff. Whereas all previous generations, let's just say, gaming, there was for productivity, they were always up there and a little bit in front, but game performance was always lacking a bit, which is what we care about, right? A lot. There's instructions on how to make a big braid in your hair. Just if you're curious how to do this, take a snapshot and you can give it a try. You can give it a go, man. I don't have enough hair to do that. I don't have enough hair, unfortunately, so I can't. Hello, Scroller. It's been a while. Hello. Good to see you. How are you doing? Before Sophie left to the city, I talked to her to write these down. She said these should be enough to do the hair without her. Ah, okay. So Sophie was the hairdresser, and that was her instructions. Been a while indeed. There's another one. Look, so easy chignon for quick wardrobe changes. So we got a chignon, and we got a big braid. Oh, we got another one, and we got a Gibson girl hair for the witch. Ooh. Okay. Tease the hair by brushing down. Alright. The Wanderer walks confidently back straight into the audience. Walk, do not turn back. No, there is no return. The Wanderer raises his head, shudders. The road leads upwards. Forget. Curtain exit stage left. Oh, got a mask. Look at it from my perspective. It's cracked. Just gonna put it on. Solitude. Okay. So obviously you're going into the when she's picking up the mask, she's going into the plays, and you get like the different acts, I guess, right? So I know the game does say on the Steam page that each of the acts you have like it's like a different sort of style of play, right? So. Here be the first one. That's kind of an interesting effect.
I can't stand how empty it became. Nothing to do but listen to the rats and remember how it used to be.
Hopefully you've been well, at the Squirrel. So when we threw that thing, the tables were moving around a bit, right? Everything was shifting, and I guess where we're seeing these fuzzy bits were where there was other tables. Oh. Puzzles. Puzzles. Okay, where the light points, you see stuff. Well, I would have put it over there that the thing's gone on the door, right? I guess that's what you gotta do. You gotta move it away from the door where, so you can actually get out, right? Let's have a look if there's anything on these tables that we're bringing up that actually looks like we can go and interact with. That kind of gives us an indication of what the what sort of puzzles we might be getting with this game, right? A kind of like abstract sort of look. Oh, is that another light? Oh my god, another light, we got a puzzle. Oh, we can't move that one. I guess we can move this. He's got his hand over his... He's blocking the light, right? Maybe we can... He can't... Yeah, sightless. He can't see because it's too bright, right? If we move this, we can make the tree block the light, right? Made a tree block the light so we can get past. That's kind of cool. It's kind of simple yet clever. Uh-oh. It's actually now 2 lights. God help us. Hang on, 3 lights. Right, this one just moves left and right. I guess those ones up there might actually turn. Alright, we'll start with the left one. There's no way we can have, so we do both of them. We'll start with the left one. I guess turning it away will open the door, maybe? Bird. Is this the right way to go, do you think? Do you think we should have a look where the other one... The other one's going to go on the path over the top, right? Hang on. Shit, we can't go back. There's no going back. I'm kind of wondering if the... You can see the other path above us, so if you would have gone in the other door, you'd be going across the other path. So if you keep an eye on it, we'll be able to see where it kind of goes. They're probably going to end up in a similar place, maybe. Or maybe not. But there's no changing our mind now. We got the bird, right? We can't change our mind and go back. Oh, there's the other path. That's the other path we would have taken. So if we would take it back, we can see where if we would have gone in the other door, we would have gone this way, right? Yeah. Right. You just about step off the edge of the floor before the next part appears when you're running dangerous stuff.
We were.
Where'd I go?
Here.
We were here. Right.
Together.
We were here together.
Who stood against us? Who stood with us? We've decided. We've seen things. We've seen things.
Right.
We've decided. We played.
Right, I've seen things. They've gone together. They've decided.
We've decided.
Right. They've decided.
You wanted to shine. You wanted to shine.
That's Ella. That's the character you're
You
playing.
wanted to shine. You 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 wanted to shine. For this price, the light burns. For this price, burns. For this price, the light burns. For this price.
I think these things up here, if you click on them. Ah.
For if I had a friend all on this earth, you've been a friend to me.
If you see one of those, you can, there's like a a little sound snippet.
The light burns.
Oh. Sunflowers. Then I think it was weird because there's one we saw right in the theatre. We saw one and we clicked on it, didn't we? So if we see those, I think we might have missed one already. But if we see them, we're gonna try to activate them.
Do not turn away. Go. Do not turn away.
All right, we got multiple levels of puzzle. Multiples, like 2 lights. I wonder if it's going to turn into like 3 and 4 lights. But this is the first kind of act, so it's going to just tease you into what sort of puzzle mechanics you might get. As I said, it's kind of saying that each of the different acts, when you go into each of the different like play areas, you've got a different gameplay style. So that's what I'm very curious to see what else we're going to get. Which for games like this is pretty cool. If you got multiple acts, each one has a different sort of style. It kind of adds a bit to the variety, right? Variety's always good.
Road leads upwards.
Alright. Hello, so basically we've got to make ourselves a path to get up to the top, right? This one's probably going to put the stairs in between that bit.
Leads upwards.
Which will take us to the next light up there, right? Oh, there we go. So yeah, well, if there's nothing else, it lights up. Hello, VODs. Right, put it there.
The road leads upwards. The road leads.
There's a lot of booms going on outside, and there's more fireworks and booms going on today than yesterday, which, I don't know, not surprising, I guess.
Upwards. The road leads upwards.
I was chilling watching some fireworks just before I started, just chilling there, sitting outside, watching the boom booms and the posh lights, the flashy lights and stuff.
The road leads upwards. The road leads
Boom. Some of these are very loud. They're probably very close. I think the people across the road. I had to move my car before I started, ready for the morning. Got the dude coming to do something with a roof, and I was sitting in the car waiting for the windows to unmist, and it's like, what is fireworks directly ahead of me, which is probably just a couple over the road or the road behind. Just sitting there watching all the sparklies in the sky. Is that bird and like horse poo? It's like horse or dog poo and stones, right? Boom, boom, boom. That's loud, right? That is loud. So, just you can hear some fireworks too, right? If I can hear that quite loud with my headphones on, then that's pretty loud, right? Wow, we got a maze. A maze that's kind of partly invisible. Wait, what? 12. Sounds like someone banging on an empty tin of biscuits. Oh my god. Go back at the beginning again. The numbers on the wall are going to have any effect to what we're doing. Right, we're almost we're getting to we're trying to get to that, right? That the gramophone over there. Oh, that's the way out, right? That's the way out. We're gonna get to that first, if we can. It's that way, right? It's there. Ah!
Plans? I had plenty of plans. I wanted to have everything under control. But that's not how life is. The harder you try, the less control you have.
Is this back to... Is this the theatre? No. It's his posh house. It looks like his roof could do with a bit of a... Could do a bit of work. That's a grand entrance. I can imagine. You said, see if it was anything just been outside, it stinks of smoke. Yeah. Yeah. I totally see that. But who needs to pay and buy fireworks and just look out the window and just sit outside in the garden and just watch everybody else's? Yeah, that's right. That's how I do it. Sunflowers again. Some really big sunflowers. Some what are these, like, stage props. It's November the 5th. It's Guy Fawkes Night, Shantucky. Every year, November the 5th, there's like a big, everyone has fireworks. Bonfire night, or Guy Fawkes Night, yes. I think November the 5th, I think, is when he, when Guy Fawkes, was it, he blew up the Houses of Parliament or something? I think it was the Houses of Parliament, wasn't it? My history is not the best, but I think he blew they blew the Houses of Parliament up, or he tried to blow them up, and it stems from that. He tried to blow up the House of Parliament, and everyone sets fireworks off on this day every year to commemorate his attempt. Historically, I don't know. I can't really say why. I don't know. I never really looked into why they started doing it. Oh, if you know what I mean. Please do remember the 5th of November of gunpowder, treason, and plot. But I mean, why? I don't know what the reason is that everyone celebrates it by blowing stuff up every year. Maybe it's hung drawn on quarters. Pity we don't have those still on punishment logs. You know what? There are definitely some people out there that probably could do with that FFG, right? There really are. But you know, it's I don't know. I've not actually gone to any fireworks displays or seen any myself, like done any myself for many years. When I was a young'un, it's more like I think it's probably more sort of much like Christmas. Is sort of one of those sort of things you kind of that's for the kids, right? Just like Christmas holidays is kind of like an event for the young'uns. Alright, puzzles. Gotta love them. What are trees gonna... The trees are gonna block it, so if you put it there, then... I don't... What's the point of the trees? I mean, what is the point of the tree? Let's have a look over here. How far more can I move? I don't. This one's quite low, so this only sees. This isn't going to see anything but that one, is it really? Maybe we'll do this one. You put it in the middle. Aha! So I don't know what the. Oh shit! Over there, look. Okay. I think I get the trees now. Maybe. What do you have there? But you can't move these trees up anymore. If you go all the way this way, you're not going to be able to, maybe it'll put steps there. I almost missed that. Almost missed that.
At first, he got it into his head that he would sleep in the theatre like the old days, but I set him straight. But he still drove there, every day, insisting he had to finish something.
The Plymouth International Firework Contest is better. As far as fireworks concerned, anyone that really watch, every year at New Year's, you know, we watch the fireworks above the Thames. That's usually enough for me to kind of sort me out for a year, you know, the fireworks, right? Every year they try to get a bit grander. Although, you know what, I mean, I think the last 3 years, maybe 4 years, I think on New Year's Eve was streamed, and we've seen in the fireworks New Year's. I'm kind of wondering this year it might end up being a little bit different, because normally we have these big displays where it's like music blaring over the top of it. Now, of course, the music with Twitch and their DMCAs couldn't possibly do that anymore. I have to sort something out with that, right? I'm looking to see if there's looking to see if there's a little platform somewhere that has a gramophone on it, right? But obviously, in the end, we're trying to go over there, right? I'm trying to look to make sure there's no gramophones on these platforms somewhere that we can go this way to. Alright. These mechanics are similar to Now, you say that, Elsewhere, but you might remember the demo. I mean, we played a demo of a game earlier in the year called Ars Fabula, and this is the same game, it's just a different name. So this, I think, part of this level and part of another level where you got some robots you're controlling was in the demo. I do remember this part, or part of this level here, I remember from the demo. I think the demo, you can get like a prologue is available on Steam to download. I don't think it's the same as what a demo was that we played, but we did play a demo of this. Maybe you're remembering that if you saw that.
This was your desire.
When we played it, if you was about and saw some of that, you probably would remember it from that. You remember the lights? Yeah, I mean it's probably from the demo. I mean each of the different sections of the game has got different gameplay mechanics. So this part here, I remember the mechanics of the lights, like blocking, putting platforms and stuff up.
This was your desire.
I totally remember that. If there's a section that's going to have some robots, which I remember too, and that was the two parts the demo had. Alright, we can't move that. So can we just move these two out of the way and then we'll go... Oh, we can't move that either. The only one we can move is this. Which is... I'm not really sure what it is. What is it supposed to be? We must be able to move the tree, right? Yeah, okay. Let's move it out of the way for now. I guess you're trying to use the shadow, I guess, to light more, maybe. Because you can't move the light, can we? Oh, I tried to try. Build some steps. Yeah, I gotta use it with a smaller one rather than a bigger one, right? The bigger one, the tree takes out everything. And there's see the tree over there. I'm trying to make it with a little one because the little one's only blocking off a little bit. You obviously got to use both of them somehow, right? But you need to be able to move the light, right? I wish I could move the light. I cannot move the light. I mean, this one doesn't go high enough to be able to get the steps all the way there, right? So this one on its own, the other one on its own does nothing. That one on its own does nothing. I mean, this one you'd imagine would have to go to the right-hand side of the other one, right? Because it blocks off the higher part, right? I guess. It's probably something really fucking silly, right? I don't get it. I don't get how they can work together. This one just chops off the whole thing from top to bottom, which is not what we want. And the other one can't fill in anything that you remove here, can it? Because the other one is going to sit in front of it. I mean, this one you use to make the start of the steps, right? You can make the start of the steps, but you can't. How do I move this? I mean, the best you can kind of do is that you've got the steps at the bottom, but you can't do the bit at the top, right? You can't. I can't figure out where to put it for the bit at the top. You still can't get to the top. This is only the bottom half, and the tree just takes out everything, not just the steps at the bottom. It takes out everything. I'm trying to figure out where you got to put it, where you see the bottom step you can actually tread on, right? So there, you can't actually step on those steps. The steps at the bottom there, you can't. I don't think you can tread on that. Yeah. See. Oh, we can, okay. We can jump. Okay, that makes it a bit simpler. We can jump. All right. I forgot you could jump. mean, once you move that one in its place, this one isn't gonna make anything come back or disappear, right? I don't know how far. Maybe I don't know how far we can jump. Maybe you can kind of like jump from like here over to here. Maybe you can jump that far. Yeah. Okay. You only need to use the tree. You didn't need to use that one at all. When you realise you can jump, oh my god, that made it so much easier. Right, it's back to the theatre. What, jumping? Yeah, Watch Dogs, it would be nice to have jumping in Watch Dogs. I agree. Totally agree.
The last performance showed in Linfield was definitely aimed at a mature audience. And from this perspective, it seems quite sad.
I'd rather call it introspective. It was a time where I used to spend quite some time on pondering what art is, how it reflects life, the decisions taken.
The girl with the flaxen hair. Solitude. Some broken keys. Apparition. You wish to shine, the light burns. Note from R. Set up the spotlights on the rails. Find a mechanic in the city. Find a mechanic in the city. His face looks like a bit of a mess, doesn't it? The posters. That's the one we just did. Solitude. This is the other one that you might remember. And elsewhere, if you remember the bits of the demo, is this. This is the other part of the demo we had was the two robots. That was actually pretty neat. The mechanics for that. Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Hansel and Gretel. Robin Hood. Goldilocks and the Three Bears. There's 4 pictures there. We can only pick up one of them. Robert, you and your self-destructive tendencies. If you miss having a second voice on a stage, why do you keep writing scripts for one actor? Stop tormenting yourself and come to London. We'll have a bit of whiskey and play something together. Fortnite, I reckon, is what they're going to play together. They're going to play Fortnite together. All the ticket stubs. The calendar, 10th of April, dress rehearsal, the 13th, Loneliness premiere, and 15th, Loneliness, Easter break, and then Loneliness again. Loneliness, loneliness, loneliness. Admission, adults 25p, children under 15 10p, parents with a kid 50p. Wait, hang on. So you save like 10p if you're two parents and a kid. Parents with 2 children and more 40p plus 5p per kid. Okay. Those prices, man. I mean, it's obviously 1976. I think is when it's set. 1976. I mean, that. Damn, 25p to go see a show. Wow. Not anymore. Interesting study of the human fear of the unknown. The futuristic environment is of particular interest. They wore pots on their heads, and that was great. I guess I might supposed to say that was great. There were pots on there. I'm trying to think of what show or movie from the 60s or 70s they might be referring to wearing pots on their heads. Oh, to be really modern. Oh, look at that. Sluggish, lavish furniture is simply passé. If you're still an owner of a bed that could safely fit a king with half his entourage, you're better off donating it to a museum and selling it, or selling it at a flea market. Maybe there is a dust trap. We'll find a desperate historian. The future belongs to elegant, functional shapes, bright colours, and modern materials. That's another spelling mistake. Spelling mistakes, man. I'll make a note of that. Kind of hitting my button. Look, there's the little robots. I like the little robots. The certification is proudly presented to the team at Knight at Bishop Brook. Ooh, okay. They want some rewards. Anger, symmetry, right. We check upstairs. I guess we got. Is the door intractable? Not yet. Okay, we gotta go up here then. We're probably gonna find another mask, right?
And your conclusions?
I'm
Rather
guessing.
trite. When you're alone on stage,
Andrew.
even light feels heavy.
We can't jump over there, but it's good to see you have feet, right? Look. That looks like a head of a robot. Yeah, we're gonna go to the little robot thing we saw in the demo as well. And then I think that's the only two parts I think the demo showed off. The package I got from you surprised me no end, in a pleasant way, of course. My health is excellent. Thank you for asking. And how do you fare? Sadly, December is not treating us well. The weather is just dreary, and we haven't been rains like this for years. The scarf is delightful, and I thank you for it. I took the liberty of sending you a little trinket in return. I hope it serves you well. I'm glad to see you're not sore about us leaving. Nowadays, Linfield is so serious, it would be scary to touch anything, let alone stand on the stage. Regardless of that, pop in for a cup of tea if you're ever in the area. Miss Sophie was the one that left the diagrams of the haircuts. Mr. Chardish, I hope I find you in good health and that your muses still favour you. I've been putting off writing this letter, so some of this might not be too relevant anymore. I admit I hope for it. I remember all too well how the darkness weighs down on you when you let it into your life. When I lost my family for the longest time, I thought the world irreversibly ended. To be honest, I do not remember much from back then. I had to work, cook, live, talk to other people, surely, but I can't recall any specific day, event, or what I did. Only the choking feeling of being lost. And the feeling that I lost something important. I hope you managed to find what you lost. I'm moving in a few days, far, far away. To another galaxy, maybe? So I won't be able to see your next play. I remain hopeful that I will get to visit your theatre again, so instead of goodbye, I'd rather write, until next time. Ellen. It's gotta be in it. Put it on, put it on, put it on. Yes!
The dump. But I could still be fixed.
All workstations have been disabled.
How do you know? Who are you?
A broken, grounded robot.
Oh, good fun.
Oh, look! A ventilation shaft.
Oh shit. We gotta make us have a bridge, I think, right? That might work, maybe, right? No, I'm gonna do that. I should have. knocking it over is probably bad. Fuck. Oh, fudge. Now let's push it. Try to straighten it up. Try to push a box in the hole next to it. Oh! We probably don't need to do that. We can just... We can't jump, but... Maybe as long as you land on that, you should be able to... Go over there, right?
This must be some kind of mistake. I'll get some help.
Listen, I'm sorry to say it, but I don't think there's anyone left to help.
I don't understand.
I've heard the next transport is the last one.
But we're still here. Did they forget about us?
No, they've abandoned us.
Impossible.
Impossible!
They couldn't have just thrown me out. I've worked here for so long. I've worked in this exact room.
Right, I can't punch her. Okay.
Do you recognize this place?
A little. I used to work around the whole factory.
Doing what?
Minor repairs, maintenance, you know, emergency tightening of the screws. And you?
I mainly carried boxes, daydreamed, and lost screws.
Like a big jukebox.
What was the hardest part? I think the changes. One of the plays was rewritten multiple times, even after the premiere. It made me get my lines wrong.
Okay. Where'd she go? Well, she's down there. What are you doing? Come on, come up here. There's a button to push.
Poor consoles. So neglected.
Wait, can you operate them?
Yes?
So maybe we can make it. Catch this train.
Oh, yes.
What does this do?
Remote control for the transport platforms.
Oh.
Oh, that thing here.
Hey, it's working.
Oh, hang on. It's okay. It's moving with us. So we gotta get over there by that gap, right?
Are you sure we're doing the right thing? They don't want us there. We're not certified.
So what? The outside world doesn't need a certificate.
And that goes up and down with that
But
one.
then everyone would be able to enter.
Exactly.
What's the world like then?
Full of light, freedom, and narwhals.
Oh, I've heard of them. They're tricky to program.
Now we're gonna get it back over here, right, to this gap, so we can get in, maybe? Hang on. No! No! you okay? Hang on. Get it. You gotta get it in and on that wall. No, hang on. If I go on that wall there, right?
I think it's easier in the language of ukulele.
Shit. We're on it. We're gonna stay on it though. Oh!
Have you noticed? Some equipment still works. Consoles, platforms.
They'll eventually stop. The connectors will rust, anti-gravity will fail.
Poor them.
That's how it is. Nobody cares about this world.
Okay.
Look! A train arriving at the station.
I guess she's gonna go that way because she can hit the buttons. We gotta go this way.
It moves.
You have everything under control. You're doing great. You are a natural parcel. A free narwhal. Talk ukulele to me. Be strong. Be like steel.
Oh, wait. No, hang on. We gotta go down or up? Oh, up. Dope. Now, alright.
You look ahead, and I'll check what's there.
Hey, are you here?
That sounded like the scream at the beginning of
Thanks.
Impossible
At your
Mission.
service. I'll fix and save you. But don't just jump into danger like that anymore.
You have my word.
I didn't jump on purpose. Oh, she's cute, though, isn't she?
Why do you care so much about getting out? You almost became a bunch of spare parts.
Better to have tried and failed than to choose to stay stuck.
But
You don't want to get out?
I might want to, one day.
But do you want to get out or just get to another inside?
Slice of watermelon
So,
energy.
when you get out, you also have to do it right.
Well, the difference is fundamental.
Which is?
Basic.
I know what that word means, but what's the difference?
The ceiling?
What? Okay, that door there. Have a look around here, man. You got to look around. Anything over here? No. I mean, he likes punching boxes. I mean, how could you not like him? He punches boxes. You can't have biscuits or crisps or sweets anymore, so it's only fruit and weird shit.
The train again. We must hurry.
I remember when the factory was full of life.
If it can be called life.
So we've got a wheel and she's got a ball, right? Wait, we go up or down? Down there's a door. That door's going to be closed, right? We can't punch it open, I'm sure. Right. I mean, this scaffolding and stuff here, it looks very rickety. It doesn't look very stable, does it? No wonder they're closing this place down.
Do you not have any good memories of this place? You must have done labyrinths.
Tedious and repetitive.
Come on, I used to love them.
There's another thing over the back. Like, I almost missed that. Go.
Art is not always about the same thing.
Yeah.
At least, no more than life is, right?
Barbecue hedgehog? What? I'm not sure I would have been into barbecue hedgehog.
Maybe you could overwrite my malfunction?
Alright, so now
But this is wonderful.
Now we're kind of twinned together, right? We're both and we gotta use them. We go to the wall and do it. We gotta get ourselves sort of a bit closer together so we can go up the thing together, right? Right. I got 1-player co-op game, right? Now we wanna go.
By the way, you're an expert on the outside world?
You could say that.
You've never been there? Not even for a moment?
If I were, I would definitely not come back here.
Even for a maintenance check?
Especially the maintenance check.
Hey! You know, I've been meaning to ask you.
Yes?
I've noticed that your springs are built in, so the malfunction must be caused by either the pins or the processor.
Sort of.
Such things are easily fixed, so if we find a station...
No, I don't want to have it fixed. I never wanted to. This is the only trait I have that's mine alone.
Will you think less of me when I fix myself? Being broken is just making things harder for us.
Good. Hard-earned things are worth more.
I don't know about that. Not always, mate. Not always, mate. Bonfires. 15. Roast hedgehog? Barbecue hedgehog? I mean... Are you cereal?
Oh, I can move again.
That's kind of cool. I kind of dig those sequences.
The consoles, the machines, everyone's still trying their best to do their job.
Why does it matter? They're too primitive to understand anything other than routine tasks.
How can you say that? Some of them are friends.
Friends with the consoles and stuff.
Wait a second. Is that the same train? How come it hasn't reached the station yet?
The rails were designed by the trainees.
They go round and round in circles, right? Hello, nonsense.
I love this room already.
Oh.
But how are you going to reach the top?
Fuck.
I'll find a way.
And where's the yellow one? The red one goes in there, and the yellow one I think is the one we're going to get on. I hope.
And once you do get out, what are your plans?
I'll escape from the train.
I guess that much.
Green one next, right?
Where
Up to
will
that
you go
platform.
then?
It's simple. I'll go where I've never been.
Where's the
And
green
after
one?
that?
I'm not worried about the after. That world is so big, you could walk for days and not see any walls. The water containers are bigger than the whole factory.
Aha.
The overhead lights
This
never
is where we get the
burn.
green one, right?
Don't you
Yeah,
get lost
and
there?
green, not blue. Blue stops there, right?
literally
We need
impossible.
green. So when it
How
comes out
so?
here,
To be lost is not to have found the goal, and my goal is all of the possibilities.
Or to not be able to find a way back.
here it comes.
I have no intention to come back here. There's nothing and no one for me here.
We should go past that
No
platform
one.
there, I think. Yeah, no one? What about yellow?
You don't have to worry about the plans or the rules. All of that is staying here, along with the routine, boredom, the rules. Are you listening to me?
Here, man.
Yes, yes.
The outside world is the destiny for those like us.
Oh.
It's ultimate freedom. That's why I want to get there.
The ultimate freedom.
Are you alright?
I just thought that there must be others here, waiting to be found and helped.
Unfortunately, we
This
can only
time,
help one.
you'll have to do the jumping. Can I take over for a while?
We gotta do the jumping? So now they're gonna pair
Wish
up,
me luck.
but we're gonna
I
be
wish
the...
you so much luck.
Tell me a little more about what the outside's like.
I'd rather not distract you.
I can multitask. Oh, look! Giant spinning blades.
Oh, it's doing it on
What
its
was
own.
that?
Some variety.
Even worse. So what do you want to know about?
Are there other robots like us?
There's no one like us anywhere.
You're avoiding the answer.
Because I don't know. I've never wondered about that.
Oh,
I'm only 90% genius. Does the world have to go up and down all the time? Up and down, up.
welcome to my life. Hey, are there many places where you can jump
There's
there?
everything. Ramps and gullies,
Centrifuges too?
roundabouts,
Lifts?
and giraffes.
Wrenches?
Benches.
A whole river of grease.
Probably not. It would be too gooey. I'm free.
As if I was hurting you.
Ah, so when she was in control, you didn't get to play as her. We're just guided.
All good.
I can't move.
Is it the springs?
Boxes. What about you?
I'm fine.
That's one thing that we're good at. Boxes, right? We can punch boxes.
It's different now.
We'll manage. Trust me.
Oh fuck, it's backwards. Hang on. So when we... Oh my god.
And what are your plans after we leave this place?
I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do grease changes.
That does not sound too exciting.
But it's a solid plan. Although, I think it would be nice to have someone whom I could help grease the wheels in the head.
Well, that would be nice.
Really nice.
Right. No, right. No. Come on, zoom out. Come on. Right. Get out of the way, box. Right. Oh! Whew.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Well, what are you thinking?
That the world is too big for one robot?
Yes, a little.
So, maybe?
One day.
Great! Let's go!
We're robots. We have a whole eternity.
Another maze?
That might be a slight exaggeration.
Ha! Mark my time.
Contact request
What a professional.
approved.
Henry, stick a thank you to follow. And that is a professional robot driver right there.
But who will take care of the factory?
Forget about it.
But
This is not a place for us.
this is where we came from.
You know what's best about your roots?
What?
That eventually you outgrow them.
That's sad.
It was meant to be a joke.
It came out sad.
Honestly, just forget. It'll be easier.
Easier or better?
You know what I mean.
Yeah, let's go.
Disabled, but not disassembled. Listen, I've found...
What?
Oh, nothing.
Give me a moment.
It should be better now.
This doesn't look good, does it? It looks like a zapper.
Together, at last.
Yes.
All right? You seem lost in thought.
It's nothing.
Are you sure?
Yes, contrary to what it looks like, sometimes I happen to think.
Oh. Poor Yellow. Oh, this door's partly open. We can go and smash it, I guess. There's smash!
Ha! We seem to be in luck. It looks like it's going to arrive now.
Listen, do you really care about going?
Of course! I've been waiting for this my whole life. We have to hurry.
Yes, I get it.
We need to extend the ramp.
She's not coming.
We did it! Jump! Hey,
No!
what's with you?
This is our home.
Are you joking?
I got myself fixed there. So now I can take care of everyone else.
We had plans. You were supposed to be with me.
I did not. I hoped you would stay a bit longer.
But this was my dream.
No! Blue and yellow. They're never going to have a green together because she stayed behind. That was sad, that one. Sad. Ah, that was sad.
Apparently the script for this play has been rewritten many times.
Initially, it was very one-sided and bitter. And I realized too late that no one would be able to play the part of the flautist.
Okay. So 2 gameplay elements we saw in a demo were what we just saw, right? When you're using a backpack from SC, can you give backpack token? I think if you use a buyback token, yeah, it does make it giftable because the buyback stuff you need to use with like you need to, as long as you buy it with money. If you buy it with store credit, no. If you buy it with real money, you should be able to gift it. But you've got to do it with real funds. If you know what I mean. Or we'll give. It's the same as buying something directly from the store. If you use cash, it's giftable. If you use store credit, I don't know if it will be if you use it on a buyback. I think they do it so you gotta pay moolah. Play a fidgety, unrefined. Is he testing on screenplay? Weird time for a premiere. The scenography of Ascension not entirely moved aside. Surely a test. Should we try this at our pace? I think I see a dead mouse. Ooh, dead mouse. A sound cue. Beginner has seen a metal rumble, a broken grounded root. Look, a ventilation shut off. Music 01 fade out. Listen, I'm sorry, but I don't know. I don't think there's anyone left here. Is that 02? Do you recognize this place? Machine ambience. Console hum when using it a console. At least I haven't cut the electricity off. Crackle of sparks. It works! Oh, this one's going to be. Wonder what we're going to get here. Hear the sound of the future with the landing speakers. Nothing will ever sound the same. Louder than every competitor by 28 dB. Dear Mr. Chardish, it's a great honor for my humble shop that you show an interest in our sound system. Aside from the speakers, I recommend a complete cabling at best price per meter and our amplifiers, particularly models P216 and 2162 with a 10-year warranty. As for your question, I am of course able and willing to divide the payment into convenient installments. I would suggest 4 or 8 installments, although the price will increase by 12% in the first and 18% in the second. Yours favorably, Philip J.R. Backsmith from Backsmith Sounds.
There have been opinions that it was a reaction to Ella McLean leaving the trope.
After so many years?
Well, whatever the case, the schism surprised everyone.
It certainly surprised me.
That's the stage we was in before, wasn't it? I'm sure that is this. Yeah, it's the same stage we was in earlier. Down below. That's. Rawr. Rawr. Candies has paint available for cheap. Go in the morning, buy 20 litres. Where do we get the dye from? Berta has a friend who will let us have rolls of fabric for pennies if we buy in bulk. If the fabric is cheap, the kids could fingerprint the kingdom at the end, only if it's less than 15% of our profit. Otherwise, ditch the idea. Do we gauge the profit based on the previous play, or do we do a test at the premieres? If we do it at the premiere and then stop, it won't look great. Let's do it with worst case scenario. We will quickly move on to the next play. I'm going to do a small job with Henry and Mason. They got seriously drunk and they need someone to quickly fill in. I'll be back tomorrow and I'll buy paint on my way back. What is that supposed to be? A light? Without a bulb? Mr. Robert, the play was first class. I enjoyed it. Retrospection and reflecting, but obviously what level of intelligence in machines, that level of intelligence in machines is nothing but a mere pipe dream. But who doesn't enjoy a bit of science fiction now and then? We do. We love science fiction. I know I do. Speaking of fantasy, have you read Lord of the Rings? It won't survive the trial of time, but it's an excellent way to pass a few evenings. Wait, it won't survive the trial of time? Lord of the Rings is timeless. As for the theatre, I would like to ask, if I may, when will Miss McLean return? Because her successor, well, I don't want to be unkind, but she's seemed unable to recall half her lines. The scenography made an impression as usual. It's clear that our Jimmy has a knack for it, since even without Miss McLean, he managed to do such a great job. Yeah, a piece of empty paper up on the board, man. Oh. I'm making costumes. My baby dearest, I'll be frank, you are clearly trying to push your old poor mother into an early grave. What were you thinking? Movies? Honestly, haven't you heard of what people say about actresses who were unfortunate enough to play in them? Which man will even look at you after this? I suffered a bit. You wanted to go to London and I kept my silence. You went to university and I bit my tongue and even sent you money. You decided you want to move to the province and even that I survived. Although I thought your father would have a heart attack from seeing you waste your life away like that. And now, when they finally start writing nice things about you, you decide to throw it away? You said you were happy there. I have no words. Well, you got bored. Or someone upset you. Then come back home. Now times have changed. Father will teach you how to fix watches and have a real job. God forbid you from playing in movies. Love, Mom. Movies? Oh my God. Whatever next. Oh, is this our next one? The witches, the good witch, the bird witch. Right, costume notes. The forest spirit. With a reef on her head. Ten to 7. Oh my. Oh, that's the next mask. Right there. James, what am I doing? Today was the premiere. It still sounds bad. Wrong. I've rewritten the script 1 billion times already and it still sounds like a big lie. James, could you come and see the play? Could I send you the current script? Maybe we could meet in London. Alright, so don't know what next one's gonna be, but let's do it. What we got? A superhero mask. Look at that big sword as well. We're gonna use a big sword? Anger, okay. Wait, if there's a sword on a disc, does that mean we got combat? Is it like Zorro or something?
Ladies and gentlemen, what's this? Who's this? Our hero, the Musketeer. I give you my word, my dear. Honourable, knows no fear.
Oh, we got some combat.
And the story, you won't guess.
Oh my god. What these chickens and pigs coming at us? I forgot there's some balloons. We got an aim and chop up the balloons. But we can't get over that, I think. We can't get to the balloons to chop them. Alright. Oh, more chickens.
You knew why I came here.
There's bees! Is that bee? Have you ever seen someone so successfully swing a sword at bees and kill them? I bet you
We're meant to
haven't.
spread our wings, not change one set of shackles for another.
Pigeons.
Ladies and gentlemen, such deeds aren't easy to achieve. Cheerful, brave, oh believe, wearing his heart on a sleeve. It's a lad just like that. What a sword! What a hat!
More balloons. More chickens.
It's supposed to be only the beginning. We were biding our time waiting for a
Bees.
chance and now this is it.
Chickens. There's a pig. Piggy. Here, little piggy. Come on, piggy.
Ladies, gents, all of you, let's look closely what he'll do. Will he flee, cowardly from the danger? We shall see. Will he draw his sword and win, proving his worth to the Queen? It all remains to be seen.
Pesky pigeons. That's crying here. Pesky, pesky pigeons. The water looks very inviting, but I might rusty up my sword.
And now all of a sudden you think this is wrong? Because there's too much work, publicity.
You can't chop down the sunflowers. That's a shame, isn't it? There's a stage over there, right? That's... Oh, balloons! We've had some balloons.
Only later on I've discovered that art requires work, hard work, at times too hard.
Yes, there's two lots of balloons we saw earlier that we couldn't get to. That those obviously got some sound snippets. I wonder how you would have got to them. Because one of them was on a platform that you couldn't get to, right? It was too high for you to jump. So there's a door to gates over that way, and there's the stage. So we'll look to the right first. We saw one of the bees hanging out of the back there. These ones are ones that are probably going to come at you when you start the event. If you chop them up before, maybe you can kind of make it simpler on yourself.
Gentlemen and fair ladies, what is that? Who is this? Our hero could it be? Come, look closer. Can you see? Follow closely every step.
He came in from behind. That's the one we saw outside, right? All the bees!
You know how many people can only dream of having problems like this?
We're keeping an eye for more balloons. So, there's a pigeon coming at us from behind. Flying pigs! I'm not sure about flying pigs.
Are you mad? We won't take a break. Not now. Ouch! This step. Quite inept. Do you think he's going to prove something with those clumsy moves? Will the crown ever approve? Though he does all he could
we
do
lost our
to
sword.
fulfill his fate and to make sure that his dream comes true.
Oh, we're punching pigs. That doesn't seem right, does it? Wow, look at them all. Right, get ready. Punch the piggy. Punch the piggy. I want the sword back. I don't think we're getting the sword back.
If we had some acclaim, we might have been able to afford to take a break. Maybe next year.
He doesn't care about us. Where we got bees everywhere.
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe in 2 years. Look around you. You want to lose it all?
I guess that way around there might be where we gotta. Or they're saying that this is probably where you gotta go. If this is where you're seeing the mobs or the bees. Mr. Miyagi will be proud. We're punching bees. So maybe we got some balloons. I don't know which way is supposed to. Oh, this is the stage. This is obviously the way forward, right? Because there's a stage there. So let's go look the other way. See what's over there. What's the other way? Balloons, maybe. There's balloons there. Look, I see some.
Has he ever mentioned me? Although I don't think I want to know.
Alright. So we got the balloons. Ooh. Secret area, more balloons.
What's the most important thing? I think being a good human being first. A good actor second.
I would agree. Being a good human being is probably better than is more important than being a good actor. Yes.
Gentlemen, tell me then, did he do well in the end? Oh, the realm he did defend. He stayed proud and brave and true. The crowds love him. Yes, we do. And what will be his reward? Angry looks. A bitter word.
Punch the pigs! Punch the pigs and chicks. Wow, look at them all. The music on this level is a little bit weird.
Why won't you say anything?
Right?
Answer me.
Is that just me, or is it? It feels a little bit weird. A bit out of place.
No one sees the people who work behind the scenes. You might make beautiful costumes, makeup, props, and no one will bother to learn your name.
You want to lose it?
Wait, the strings are disappearing now.
To disappoint the audience?
No one talks to the people who have suffered a defeat. They're just not inspiring.
Ruin people's careers?
Come here.
Keep me here? Is that what you want?
Punching bees and pigeons and chickens. I can honestly say I've never punched a chicken and a bee in the same game before. But if you added the pigeons on top, oh my.
No one will just come out and say he was mean, Henry. That's a taboo. On stage, you can play any role, but in life, you only get one.
That's where we came in, wasn't it? Is this, I think this is like entry tickets that are just flying up in the air. I wonder what happened to his sword. You know? Something must happen to it. Something nasty. Is it going to be a princess at the top of this tower? Is that what we're doing? Are we trying to rescue the princess? I mean, the play is called Anger, so I guess maybe not rescuing someone, we're just punching the living crap out of stuff. Oh, is it on the throne? Who is on the throne? Is that? Oh no. Is that intended, I wonder? Yeah, okay. Overwhelmed by bees and stuff. Okay. So where's the door we came in? That... Which door did we come in? That one? Somehow it's blocked now. Someone blocked it while we was out there.
How did you?
What do you mean?
I only showed this once. How do you even manage? Well, not all demons can be buried.
Demons?
Pride, anger, whatever you'd like to call them.
I'm afraid I still don't understand your meaning.
Yes, misunderstanding. The worst of the bunch. I didn't even mean to turn it into an argument back then.
Okay. So what we got next? We're going right up into the rafters. Mr. Chardish, I am outraged by your last show. I took my children to see it, and the ending was so scary my son spent the whole way back crying. I demand my money back. Regards, Agatha Yellow Blog. Or Agatha and her kids. Mr. Chardish, you know perfectly well I try not to be overly critical, and if possible, I try to find something worthy and positive in every work of art. Regardless, I believe the last play, well, to put it mildly, it just seemed a bit riled. If I may be perfectly honest, I am surprised you've decided to put it on, since you still play Ascension, don't you? Regards, Isabella Bailey. It was a bit... That last one was a bit, you know... Yeah. Uh-oh. Like a bird mask. Ascension, we're gonna be flying? Oh man, look. Okay, maybe not flying, but...
They're coming.
Maybe not flying, but we can jump. Look, quite a bit higher, right? You can't quite jump up there.
We'll rise.
You can jump and punch stuff, which makes you go higher. It looks like we could jump up there, right? And maybe up there is like, I don't know what, the last level we had balloons. I wonder what this level's got. Oh, or maybe not. Let me see stuff we can punch. We're going to get a little bit of a boost.
Higher.
He sounds angry, doesn't he?
So, why should you hire me at Linfield? Because I'm persistent. Yeah, I'm quite a tenacious bastard.
Right, so this level we got cages to open to get our little snippets. Our little sound snippets.
Look. Everyone. Will rise.
There's no one over there, okay. So I don't know where we was heading. We're heading up here to get the thing, right?
Can I stay here for a bit more? I'll help with the blocks. What? No, everything's fine. I'm simply... Can I stay a bit longer?
You gotta be watching where you're going. If you want to, very easily going to be to miss something, a collectible, right? Because there's no going backwards.
Further.
Once you break them, you can't go back, right?
Faster.
Over there, look.
And how did the rest of the cast end up?
You can only like break the things once.
Forward.
Which way did we came from that way? I'm sure we did. I might, maybe not. I think we did.
It's my destiny.
I think we came from that way.
To go where no one has ever gone.
Before! Did you watch some Star Trek, the original series? Or did it be, this would be a bit before that, wasn't it? I think it's like the 1950s. So that's before Kirk came on our screens for the first time, I think. Up there, look. Up there.
So, are we really doing this? With the... everything? Did you rob the bank?
Jim is now making those aeroplanes, can you believe? Do you know, I remember that kid chasing after you with a screwdriver.
Ooh.
Everyone. Cold-faced statues block my path. like inertia. In one place. Bound.
That water looks weird. That's well weird. Very arty look. Very deliberate look, right?
Man, this bat. It's brilliant!
Oh, what there? So.
For eternity.
Goodness, wait, we got it. I wonder if that's for like punching every statue or something.
I won't stay.
Oh! Oh, wow. Okay. Now we are a bird.
Well, what if we took a more mythical approach? I can see him making the face already.
Robert, give him a chance.
We'll be able to tout this on the poster.
This reminds me, there's a game called The Falconeers out next week. And I'm kind of, I've been following it off and on for like a couple of years. Where you are kind of riding on the back of a falcon, but with combat and stuff. I mean, it's out on the same day as this Valhalla, isn't it? I mean, there's a few games out next week, and it's kind of, I mean, this week as well, there's been a few indies, and this week and next week, it's kind of like trying to figure out what I kind of want to play with all these other big titles that are going to take so much time. I bet each of them are very, very happy that with Cyberpunk moving, right? When they announced that, all these small devs like, yes, yes. Oh. Shit, we can't go backwards. I'm going to try to go back and look in there and see if there's a thingy to pick up. So basically, it's a good time to add a bunch of small games onto your backlog, right?
So clear. In the light at last.
Well, yeah, we've like, was it they've delayed it 3 times now, right? So they kind of have to. With 3 delays, they've got to nail it. They got to really nail it. I'm sure they will.
Blurred lines.
I hope they will.
An endless journey. Over the roads. Through the world.
I mean, you can't go back through stuff. I gotta get back through there, man.
Forward.
Right, okay.
Faster.
Oh look, I see a sparkly. I figured there had to be some here, right? Was that sparkly? No, it's just a water. Alright. No sparkly. I reckon it might be an achievement for flying under every one of these on the level. Every time you fly under one of these ones, he says something. I think I must have missed one right at the start.
Through the world. I got here on my own. I can go even further.
Yeah, I'm not on par to get that done before Valhalla, but I think Valhalla's probably
an old dream.
I mean, like AC game I've been looking forward to the most in quite a while. Odyssey I was looking forward to, but this definitely more than the last few. Maybe partly because it's coming to the UK, right? Home turf.
Freedom.
Home turf and all that, you know, it's one reason I was really wanted to dig into this Watch Dogs, because home turf.
Daniel, however, seems to have disappeared after that unfortunate success of yours.
I mean, 2 in 1 year, right? Watch Dogs and Valhalla, 2 in 1 year coming back to the UK.
I love to have fun in a good company, and I will love it until the day I die.
There's multiple paths here we can take to get these things. We do this one first, we do the one on the left after this path here going up.
But the empty ruins. This dead art. I'm still searching.
There's still a couple of things from this week that I am a little bit curious about, but I don't know if I'll get to play them.
I want more.
Or if I'll pick them up. I mean, there was a few things come out today, right? That I'm curious about.
I want light.
I mean, it's obviously one of them, but that I've been digging.
I want to burn.
And waiting for. I think Starpoint Gemini 3 left early access today that I'm wondering about too.
To be above it all.
That is free now. Yeah, it's never enough, right? Come on, almost there. We start getting really slow.
Higher.
Remember, always check the state of lines before every spectacle. Check for tears and mouse bites when changing the lines. Make sure the maximum load so the lines can hold 4 times the load. Don't load them items in bursts. It's the wings.
You're talking about Ascension, right?
This is the best of all plays shown in Linfield. Certainly the most well-known. The set design was astounding.
All Ella's work.
Are you quite all right, Mr. Chardish?
No. Ascension was my dream. I wanted to prove that Linfield was more than fairy tales for children. That we were on par with London and the rest of the stages of the world. I wanted us all to be heard by more than the few families who came to see us regularly. That's why I pushed too hard. I wanted to be heard.
Very good. Oh. Where are we going? I feel like we've taken... Don't know. Is that what we gotta do? We gotta fiddle with some of these. That's where we started, wasn't it? We started here. Alright. Can't interact with any of these pulleys or anything. Can't go that way. Looks like we've been pushed down, right? We're very interested to see if any of the Vikings join my Viking army. Lord. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be kind of cool. I'm looking forward to it for sure. I think I saw it in an interview recently. I think they said in as far as like there's content and like how much like playable area there is. It's more than Valhalla, which I mean more than like Odyssey and Valhalla, which is kind of surprising. Oh look, we missed the fucking switch for the lift. Because that Odyssey was huge, right? It's supposed to be bigger. If you take into account all of the different mass areas like the UK and like Norway, etc. Daydreaming, that's nice, I think. Robert, my friend. How do I hate you sometimes? Couldn't you have staged plays like this while you were still in London? Did you really need all the bees, meadows, flowers, and a menagerie to catch the wind in your sails? Or rather in the wings? Not to mention you waited until I was unable to come see it. This is torment, betrayal. But honestly, I'm gladdened to hear you've started playing seriously. The tales need to be told, of course, but you've always been suited to a bit of higher drama. Hug Ella for me and tell her to... I hope you'll both finally pay me a visit. We're playing Mousetrap. I know, yet again. I'll give you some tickets. I'll buy some wine. We'll probably celebrate our success. Okay.
Thank you.
Ah, Squirrela. Thank you, Squirrela, for using your Prime...
Derp.
Your Prime game sub here. Whoopee! I don't know, Squirrela. It's Twitch being Twitch. The daydreaming. Twitch being Twitch. But thank you. Settings from Claude Debussy. Practice diction while doing the dishes. Betty Butter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter will make my batter better. So it was better Betty Butter bought a bit of better butter. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He would chuck, he would, as much as he could, and chuck as much wood as a woodchuck would if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Yes. Prime gaming. Near an ear and nearer ear and nearly eerie ear. Lesser lever, never weathered, wetter, weather better. That's right. Oh, Christmas pudding. It looks like they was actually trying to mix the materials on the book. Oh, beautiful home tea. Oh, that's the mask. It's gonna put us into the kingdom number 1. What if that... Wait, what the hell are we gonna go into now if we look at the pink? Jake has now resolved to enter the giant's cave in search of his treasure, and passing along a great many windings and turnings, he came to a length to a large room with a freestone, at the upper end of which a boiling cauldron. Wait, is this Jack and the Beanstalk? And on the right hand, a large table at which the giant used to dine. It sounds like it. Then he came to a window barred with iron, through which he looked and beheld a vast number of miserable captives, who, seeing him, cried out, "Alas, young man, art thou come to one amongst us in this miserable den?" "Aye," quoth Jack. "Yes, it is. But pray tell, what is the meaning of your captivity?" "We are kept here," said one, "till such time as the giant have a wish to feast, and then the fattest among us is slaughtered, and many are the times they have dined upon murdered men." Ooh. "Say you so," quoth Jack, and straightway unlocked the gate and let them free, who all rejoiced like condemned men at the sight of a pardon. Then searching the giant's coffer, he shared the gold and silver equally among them, and took them to the neighbouring castle, where they all feasted and made merry over their deliverance. But in the midst of all this mirth, a messenger brought news that one Thunderdell, a giant with 2 heads, having heard of the death of his kinsman, had come from the northern dales to get revenge on Jack, and was within Jack and the Beanstalk, the 3 heads of the Wells. Long before Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table, there reigned an eastern part of England a king who kept his court at Colchester. Colchester? He used to work near Colchester. In the midst of all his glory, his queen died, leaving behind an only daughter about 15 years of age, who, for her beauty and kindness, was wonder of all that knew her. But the king, hearing of a lady who had likewise an only daughter, I had mind to marry her for the sake of her riches. For though she was old, ugly, hook-nosed, and a humpbacked, her daughter was a yellow dowdy, full of envy and ill nature, and in short was much of the same mould of her as her mother. But in a few weeks the king, attended to the nobility and gentry, brought his deformed bride to the palace, where the marriage rites were performed. She had not been long in the court before she kept the king against his own daughter by false reports. The young princess, having lost her father's love, grew weary of the court, and one day, meeting her father in the garden, she begged him, with tears in her eyes, to let her go and seek her fortune, to which the king consented, and ordered her stepmother to give her what she pleased. She went to the queen, who gave her a canvas bag of brown bread and hard cheese with a bottle of beer. Though she was but a pitiful dowry for a king's daughter, she took it with thanks and proceeded on her journey, passing through groves, woods, and valleys, till at length she saw an old man sitting at a stone at the mouth of a cave, who said, "Good morrow, fair maiden. Whither away so fast?" "Aged father," says she, "I am looking to seek fortune." "What have you got in that bag and the bottle?" "Okay. Alright. Let's do this. What is this one? I'm not sure about the pooey brown nail polish, right? I mean, it's just pooey brown, right? Starring Robert Chardish and Ella McLean.
me so. Tempting to leave the world behind and follow. In the beginning, we only showed fairy tales. It seemed fitting. Step out of the theatre and look around. A scene taken straight out of a fairy tale. The colours. How is it done? Will you reveal your secret?
If I find you worthy,
How?
where there's a tune, one should dance. But how to dance all on your own? A twirling broom I've seen by chance. Bring her here and we'll go on.
Ouch! What a scoundrel!
Where'd it go? Oh, I went down to her, okay.
Damn, I can't do this.
Dancing may not be your thing.
Painting could be, don't you think?
Wait, we're painting. We're colouring the world. Whee! I guess we're going that way. We gotta colour the houses, right? Because, you know, just in case they come back, they've got to have a nice colour house. Sort of. Kind of a neat little effect. Right, let's roll.
Again, waves ahead of us, and the river twirls and foams.
Here's a bridge so we can pass, and together venture on.
What inspires you right now?
Everything
We can't
that's
get to that
all
one.
around. Secrets were revealed to me that made me feel and hear and see.
All the beauty.
Lustrous green.
Crystal waters as they gleam.
Henry, how did you get my number? Oh, no, of course. I am so happy to hear you.
Colour. Oh, look at that at a distance.
Hues so vibrant. Blue and red.
And the size, it's hard to think that it won't fade in a blink.
Oh. Music box.
We've never closed our door to anyone. All kinds of people came and helped us. But some came looking for help. And the open door was no mere metaphor. Back then, we didn't have the key. What if it was meant for us? Oh, an unreal thought, alas.
But you're right. It's our future. Vivid, bright.
Do you mean it? Could it be?
could you stay right here with me?
I'm a good painter. Oh, I'm a pro. I can make a living out of this painting lark.
Look, an apple tree. So grand. You can see it squash the land.
We're going across the tree, aren't we, I think? We're going across the apple tree. Alright, let's do it.
Getting hang of those strokes. A real talent just awoke.
And this palette can't deny colours that would make one cry.
Though the critics break my heart, I will not stop making art.
Oh, paint.
But honestly, I must say, this world used to be so grey. But then someone let in light, let in colours, bold and bright.
Let in music.
That was me.
Weightless song. Made me feel I'm not alone.
Wait. I guess this is not the way we're going. Oh wait, it is. We're going this way. We're going this way. I guess this is the way. This is the way! That is not the way. That is not the way. We're missing an apple somewhere. Like a maze. Alright, can't go to the left. So you gotta go that way. We gotta go up. The only one we can walk on is that one. You can walk on that one to the left, but you can't really get anywhere, right? So it's blocked. So the only way you can go is that way, right? That way you go, because you get to here and you can't go anywhere. Because you can't go that way. It looks like you should better go that way, right? Oh, we can. Alright. We can that way. Probably only just at the right angle, I guess, to climb up it. Oh, we was not.
Oh, this tree reaches so high, I could almost touch the sky.
We've just started climbing up. Soon you'll have some clouds to grab.
I mean, technically, if you're standing on the ground, you still can touch the sky, right? If you're standing on at ground level, because the sky comes all the way down, you know, to like the floor, right? There's a thing right there, I just can't get to it. Because technically the ground comes down to the sky comes down to the ground. Technically. It's kind of like a weird saying that.
Can you see it in the distance?
Soaring towers.
It's Princess
The
Peach's
roofs
castle.
glisten.
That's what it reminds me of.
Oh, a castle that's so great. Might be crowded at the gate.
Princess Peach. It's her castle. Mario's probably about. I reckon. It's a me, Mario.
I did not expect to see.
In a forest, there's a tree.
It's so lovely when you play. Even branches run away.
Hey!
The road leads up through dark woods. Music could lighten the mood.
And if the trees begin to dance, should we really take that chance?
What adventure would that be? Now, stop teasing. Play for me.
I think she's already playing, mate.
Castles, walls so tall and strong.
I think that's where we belong. Oh, a lunch left unattended.
I think this mess could be mended.
A few strokes here and there. Fix the table. Lift a chair. How enchanting is that sound? A spell that makes my heart pound.
You know what? I'm just looking at this castle again. I think I know where. It's not Princess Peach's castle. This is a castle from Adventure Time. It looks like the castle in Adventure Time. Oh. 3 bears.
Yes, I got the package. I don't know. Honestly, I don't... I have to think about this for a bit. And how is Robert doing? I got hungry, but I feel a bigger hunger for a thrill.
Well, it's your lucky day. I will show you something. Wait. Colours twirling up above for a woman that I like.
How exciting. Is there more? Send all of the colours soar.
It had to be, didn't it? It had to be right back.
Actually, I considered Linfield more like a home than a theatre. And yes, this time it is also a metaphor.
Come down here, mate. The one we haven't got somewhere. Ah, capo. Aha! Splash some water at the...
Perfect shot, I say. This is how you fight the grey.
The ground's all dry. Downsides of a cloudless sky.
Where's she gone?
That's a fountain, isn't it? Think that it will do the trick.
You coming?
Let's try to restore the flow. Maybe some of the plants will grow.
She's not coming. Does that mean we're supposed to do something else outside? If she's not coming in here? I was going to say, if we don't see a fountain, then yes, we gotta do so outside. I see a fountain in the middle, so I wonder why she's not coming. That's not good. That does not bode well. The fact she's not coming.
I was happy because the kids were happy. Before that, while I was still a student, I used to worry about the criticisms before each performance. Only out here in the sticks, I remembered how much joy art can give.
Oh, that fountain is working. Alright, come up a little bit. Because I guess we cleared... We coloured up around this one. Right.
Weirdest treasures we have found while travelling hand in hand.
Right, it's another bit. There we go. Round that way, I think. Maybe. Round over there, right? So we just want to be... We can get over there. I didn't come around and backwards get over there, was it? You see like a whole section we can't quite get to. Right, let's try again. So, can't jump over the fence. We can't jump on those. I can see where it looks like we gotta go, but you can't get there. We gotta get up there to where that pipe is. So basically we got the other 3 pipes are activated, right? We got one from the left, one there, one there. It's just up there. And we cannot get up there. And this might be where the character outside is bugged out. Maybe she's, at this point, she's supposed to sing or something. I don't walk back out the door and see if we can get her back. Because we've been everywhere that we can walk and painted it, we just can't. There's nowhere else left to go. So she's obviously has to do something, right? But she's stuck on the drawbridge. We'll try to unglitch her. Come over this side. Ah, it's the left side of the drawbridge is glitchy. Everybody just go down to the middle with that. We'll bring her up to the different fountains in case she does anything. Nope. Right, down to the center.
So talented and so smart. She's herself a work of art.
Aha!
Can you see this? So suddenly, all those colours.
We did this, you and I. Behold, world! We advance. The Grey will not stand a chance.
That's right, no grey here. Nope. Maybe on the old noggin, maybe, but yeah. Yeah. That will allow that. That just comes with the territory. Oh, there's a castle.
And this castle? In the distance? Was it?
Dreamt into existence. Bridges in this neighborhood were made from such feeble wood.
Oh, magic carpet.
Well,
What's
our
that?
road sometimes is bumpy. That's no reason to be grumpy.
There's a magic carpet. Let's do it.
Can't believe it. Up we fly. We are soaring towards the sky. Real magic, I won't lie. We're flying. The carpet can't say no to the beauty of your song. Those green landscapes down below are a painting on their own. Like those towers, glistening bright in the gold of the sunlight. Wonderful beyond belief. Wish I didn't have to leave. Oh, but maybe I could stay. I would paint and you would play. Both these powers and those lands seem like gifts put in our hands. Too bad it's so grey and bleak. But we'll fix that really quick. Our forces hand in hand will flood colours across the land. You're still silent.
When I start playing, we fall!
One thing really scares me though, and I feel that you should know. That the freedom of this flight might not easily leave my mind.
Look ahead on the right. A sea of flowers. What a sight!
We're almost at the castle.
All these petals shine anew, covered in a golden hue. Hey, I think they'd look really good on you.
Loads of sunflowers.
How can we pass through this wall? If we climb, we'd surely fall.
Paint the houses. That's where as they get past, you paint the houses.
There must be a reason to not letting anyone through.
I'm gonna make this thing grow here. It's gonna be like a big beanstalk, like Jack climbed. That's what I kind of picturing here. Give these houses a bit of colour back.
Do you think we'll pass this test and escape lives we detest?
Yes. Yes. Big yes.
I'll come when we're done shooting.
Oh, she doesn't sound very happy, does she? She don't sound very happy at all. But it's getting bigger every time we do one. It's getting a bit bigger. It's gonna be like Jack's Beanstalk, right? It's gotta be, man.
The test? This life is just ordinary.
Mundane, grey, dull and dreary.
With you, never.
Yes, that's fair.
Oh, it's growing! No. All the colours. I forgot one more, I think. Made a tree a brown. Luckily, she's put the path here for us. Oh, look.
May I spend my days with her?
Oh, she's already gone. I got a smooch. Oh, okay. I thought it was a scene. I was gonna smooch, but no. Yeah, climbing a beanstalk.
My heart flutters, beats so fast. We are almost there at last.
Tests and hardships we have faced. All of this was worth the chase.
Never had a home before. A house, maybe. This is more.
I can win whatever fight if you're right there by my side.
Oh, look, the confetti's going off. We made a...
And what's next?
It's up to us.
That's a big old castle, right?
I think we were looking to be carefree, the two of us in cardboard crowns, surrounded by a bunch of planks.
That's the door we came in, I'm sure, right? No, it's not. We came in that one. That's right, we came in that one. So this, yeah, now this pink castle here makes sense, right? After that.
Dear Ella, I now realize that the theatre was never mine. It was ours. We created it together. And I think that ultimately, you deserve it more than I ever did. Yours truly, Robert.
What's in the envelope?
The children were a most appreciative audience. That was enough then. I can't believe it's been 20 years since we last talked.
It is possible Miss McLean is listening to us right now.
We are.
Maybe. I've heard all of her interviews.
What would you tell her if she was listening?
Actually... Hey, Elle, as you can hear, I have a lot going on right now. As always, I'm seeking attention, oversharing my private business, and possibly still working a bit too much. If you were here, you'd have bullied me into going somewhere where the air is clean and the life goes slower. And I wouldn't even argue. You know, I'm attempting to put my thoughts and affairs in order, take care of unfinished business. I have not told you many things that I wanted you to hear. I let some that I didn't slip through. I want to apologize for that. I started writing a one-actor play a while ago. It starts with a familiar, a long, long time ago, and ends with, and they lived happily ever after. So, if you care to take a look, I'll be waiting in Linfield.
Oh, okay. I got what? So, we got a choice. So we can reject it. So he's basically given us the theatre, right? So we can accept it, or we can reject it. Damn it! Games of decisions, man. It's like games of decisions. You don't know how important it is. It might be the fact that you're it might be like 2 different endings we're gonna see here. And I gotta, at this point, it's like, where's the save file? Where's the save stored? Where's the save stored? You know? And, oh, I found it. Right. Where's the save stored? Where's the save stored? Where's the save stored? Oh. Back it up. Alright, so basically, I'm gonna keep it. That's gonna be the first one. We're gonna keep it. We do that first. There's probably 2 endings here, right? Let us have a fresh start. I guess the different ones you pick, you might get a different achievement depending on which one, right? It's kind of interesting because it's like I mean, it's not wasn't your normal walking simulator, right? I played a lot of walking simulators in my time, but it's like it's kind of like an interactive play, right? The whole way through. It was interesting. I mean, after playing a demo like early in the year, it did kind of grab my attention a little bit, and I'm glad we kind of come and it's out now. We got to check it out. I like the robot section. I mean, I could just totally play a whole game based around that mechanic. The 2 robots. You're kind of controlling them simultaneously. I totally could. I've been out in the section with a bird, I think. No, I like those the most. But the robots, oh man, that section. It might have been partly these two little robots here on the right that, when we played it through the demo, that made me want to see more. So I kind of wonder. I mean, if you continue at this point, where's it gonna put you? Is it gonna put you near that last decision? It does. Okay, so it puts you right near the last area, so you can just walk through the last bit again and choose the other ending.
I think
it's kind of good that they do that. I mean, a lot of developers don't do that. You know,
the two of us in
you might have like multiple endings, but the game will kind of
a bunch of planks.
The game will force you to kind of play through the whole thing again to see the other endings. But they're at least they're not like not forcing you to do that. You can just see the ending like this, right? Just continue from the last checkpoint, which is probably where the save was that I backed up. Just there, right? Because all this part here was pretty much sequenced.
I now realise that the theatre was never mine. It was ours. We created it together.
We gotta see the other outcome.
And I think that ultimately, you deserve it more than I ever did.
And Elswin.
Yours truly.
My polos are all gone. I need to get more polos. I should have got more, shouldn't I, when I was out early in the week?
The children were a most appreciative audience. That was enough then. I can't believe it's been 20 years since we last talked.
It is possible Miss McLean is listening to us right now.
Yep.
Maybe. I've heard all of her interviews.
What would you tell her if she was listening?
Actually... Hey, Elle, as you can hear, I have a lot going on right now. As always, I'm seeking attention, oversharing my private business, and possibly still working a bit too much. If you were here, you'd have bullied me into going somewhere where the air is clean and the life goes slower. And I wouldn't even argue. You know, I'm attempting to put my thoughts and affairs in order, take care of unfinished business. I have not told you many things that I wanted you to hear. I let some that I didn't slip through. I want to apologize for that. I started writing a one-actor play a while ago. It starts with a familiar, a long, long time ago, and ends with, and they lived happily ever after. So, if you care to take a look, I'll be waiting in Linfield.
I mean, he obviously wasn't in Linfield though, because that's where we are right now, right? So I'm going to reject it this time. But yeah, different achievement, maybe. Maybe something different's going to happen. I don't know. Something different going to happen? Something different is going to happen. She throws the letters away. Then it goes off. Okay. Yay! So, we got another achievement. That was kind of neat. It's I kind of dig it. I mean, it's very, very interesting game. I wish we had more. You know what I mean? I wish there was more like pure narrative-driven games. Even if they do turn out to be, if it's like a proper pure walking simulator. I mean, if the story is decent enough and you want to follow it, it doesn't matter, right? I mean, Obviously, I do like my action games. We've been playing a lot of Watch Dogs. We got some Valhalla coming next week. There's a lot of shooty bangy stuff and like busy action stuff to play. But it's good to just chill and you know, do something a bit different. It's chill and do something a bit different. It's kind of like I don't know. I don't think I'll ever be at a point where I totally steer away from games like this, because sometimes you just want to chillax and just, you know, just play something, turn your brain off and just enjoy a good story, if you know what I mean.